Okay, now we're going to get into food. So, question number 6. Where and what was your best town meal?
Ooh. Um,
This is a tough question.
yeah.
You could give us multiple answers too if you have like top 3 or something.
I think I think I have probably different ones depending on like the type of food I was eating. One that I don't think I mentioned before, but like in retrospect, Julian still had like the best vegan pizza I've ever had, which I was not expecting at all. I think one of my um there were a couple times where I had, not often, but in like a bigger town like Big Bear or something, had the opportunity to go out to um like an actual restaurant as opposed to like burgers and fries, that type of thing. Had really good Nepalese food in Big Bear, had really good Thai food in Ashland. Um, but then also like something that I hadn't expected I would do on trail and don't think a lot of people necessarily do, but some a couple people in my trail family or in the general bubble I was spending time with were very much into cooking. And so there were a couple of times where we're actually able to have an Airbnb and kind of like potluck, or just like, the couple people who really want to cook, everyone else like pitches in with groceries and cleaning and things like that. So those are super nice, just having like a family dinner type situation, and um kind of like living like you could in real life, having access to a kitchen and things like that. But kind of just a cool, like, I guess, thing that I found in like the through hiking community was like, yeah, in times that we like, instead of always like going out to restaurants and stuff like that, really like uh came together and enjoyed that together, and let the people who really missed cooking, because some people actually end up like really missing it, and that's something they struggle with, is like not being able to have access to a kitchen. So that was like a really fun thing that I didn't expect I would end up doing.
Yeah, definitely a more communal experience in
Hmm.
that way, and there are a lot of great cooks on trail.
Yeah.
A lot of thru hikers are really good cooks, so that's yeah, that sounds like a special memory,
Hmm.
you know, doing that in the
Definitely.
Airbnb, or in I know hostels have shared kitchens and
Yeah.
that sort of
Yeah.
thing, so and that's a good way to save money too. You know, you
Hmm.
split everything and make, like, this great whatever, lentil salad or whatever it is. So yeah,
Definitely.
that's actually a good tip for the new hikers too, is there are options where you can have a kitchen in
Hmm.
town, or whether it's Airbnb or maybe seek out a hostel or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Awesome. Okay, we're still talking about food because that's our favorite subject. So what's your favorite thing to prepare on trail? So on
Yeah.
trail food.
I guess in terms of, like I said, for dinners, I was really just doing like couscous and ramen. And that was like, I was pretty fine with it. Sometimes mixing like taco seasonings, or just getting like plain couscous and getting a bunch of, different seasonings to spice it up and stuff like that, which isn't super exciting, but it still was like reliable and was actually like something that I looked forward to at the end of the night. In terms of other meals, I didn't necessarily like prepare a ton, but would eat like a lot of snacks, like instead of like a lunch or something like that. Um, I had someone shared dehydrated hummus before, and so that's like a really cool treat. But yeah, I guess otherwise I kept it pretty basic, putting Fritos in something to give it that crunch and extra calories. Um, I didn't go too crazy. I was like at the beginning of the trail, did some like ramen bombs and things like that. So ramen and instant mashed potatoes, but I did get pretty sick of the instant mashed potatoes early on in trail, so I didn't keep doing that. I think I didn't do it a ton, but people do pad thai, so basically like Ramen with peanut butter is really good. So yeah, pretty simple otherwise.
That's a good one. I have actually never tried the pad thai
Mhm.
situation before. Thank you for reminding me. I need to
Yeah.
do that.
And I would say it's good too, like if you're maybe just trying thinking about cold soaking and have a stove um or in general, or just like carrying around peanut butter with you. And it's nice like as a way to like, if you have like a can of peanut butter that's mostly empty and you want to get that last bit out, to just like make the ramen in that container, and then it's like helps clean it out at the same time. So I
Oh,
definitely have done that before.
great tip.
Yeah.
Because you want to get all of it out, all the
Mhm.
calories you need.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I need to remember that. Awesome. Oh, and just because again, we're so into food here at thru-hiker. You said you had a lot of snacks. Was there
Hmm.
one snack that you like really got excited about?
I definitely Sour Patch Kids, but that was bad because by the end I was like, I really like wanted to go to a dentist. I was like concerned the amount of like Sour Patch Kids and gummies and stuff I was eating, because I don't normally eat that stuff in real life, but I think there definitely is something like addictive about like the pure sugar, where you're just like thinking about it. But I also really liked when I could packing out like chips and stuff like that, because it takes up more space. But I didn't like, some people like squish bags of chips and then it's just crumbs. I like liked it for the experience of eating chips as well and having something crunchy, so I didn't do that. But yeah, by the end, like each time I went into town I was trying to pack out um like two or so bags of chips. I've packed out like slices of pizza and stuff, is really like fun if you get the opportunity, as long as you make sure you're not like leaking oil all over your pack. I did that once coming out of Snoqualmie Pass. It was just like too greasy of a pizza, not a bad idea or not a good idea, um but it's nice, like, or even just in general, like I started liking like there'll be foods that are more like prepared already, like a curry or something like that in like a packet, and they are heavier because they already have like the water mixed in. But if you're like carrying that out on like your first night out, like getting back on trail, that can be like a really nice way to like spice things up. I've had like curries, had like lentil things and stuff like that. um, and that can be a really nice way to like mix it up, get nutrients, have something
Yeah,
different. Yeah.
all great tips in there. My
Yeah.
gosh. And I'm going to take some of those too. Thank you for that.